Hey guys, Dr. Matt here. Show you what we're building today. You're going to need you're going to need one big pom-pom, two medium sized, one tiny one, and three somewhere in between. Now you'll see what we're going to be building as time goes on. Just follow my lead. I'm going to glue this little one on that side here. You're going to flip this guy over here, the big one. Going to glue that other medium sized one here, and this should start to come into focus when you see what we're building. Alright, now let's glue this little one here. Now, I'm going to grab these, flip him upside down. Let's glue these on here. Now we're going to come up here and we're going to glue an eyeball on this side. And for this you need these small eyeballs, as small as you can get them. Oh, and try not to glue it to your thumb like I just did. There we go. Now you flip this guy over. I'm going to put a little more glue here because his tail's trying to come loose. Now, I'm going to glue this eye onto this side here. And hopefully you can see this. I'm trying to make sure that I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way of the shot. Alright, now, let's see if we can give you a quick overview as to what we just built. Now, we're not done yet, but you can start to get an overview. You got a little tiny head, you got a big body, 4 feet, and his tail sticking out. Now, your next step is we're going to need some pink craft felt. Like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up like this. You're going to want to cut a kind of a half moon shape out of it. About, you don't want to cut it too long. But kind of like this little crescent shape. And then you're going to cut it like that here. Now you're going to want to make 2 of these. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut here and here. Let's see. Nope, don't like that. That's not close enough. Alright. Well, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to measure them up against each other. Alright. If I can. Man, this stuff's kind of floppity. Alright. Alright. So now we have our okay, we now have our we got the length right now. And remember, I tend to do things by the eye, so you could draw up a pattern if you wanted. I'm just kind of doing this on the fly today. Alright, we got pretty close here. Now, your next step is going to be to come up here. If you had a pair of pinking shears, this would be a good time to use them. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to cut. Oh! Camera tried to jump on us. Hang on. There we go. Camera tried to shift. Now, let's cut this one here. Trying to be careful here. This camera's on some shaky ground here. Alright, now, bet you guys, can anybody here tell me where this is going to be going now? Well, let me show you. Hold him up underneath the belly like this, and you're going to put one line right across the back, right here. You're going to have one set of these right up here. Now, you could have cut these individually, but anyway. Now you're going to flip him over on this side. We're going to do the same thing. And I think by now everybody knows what we're making. At least everybody should. Now if you got something sticking over, you come up here and you kind of glue it together. Kind of press it down a little bit. There we go. Now, does anybody recognize this little feller? Now the last thing I got to do is some thagomizers. I think that's what we call them. We're going to cut little triangles. They don't have to be perfect because, well, whoever heard of a perfect Stegosaurus? Oh, gave away the word. Oh well. So, and the other reason we're going with Stegosaurus is all that'll become clear shortly. Now, we're going to come up here on this tail, put just a little circle of glue. You want to grab one of your little spikes and come up here, glue one here, one here. Then we're going to come up here and glue one more right here on the tail. Add one more thagomizer. And we'll add one more over here. As soon as I can pick it up. I ain't got no fingernails. Alright. Now, you fellas, everybody on the crowd, tell me, is that not let me get myself unglued here. Some people would argue that I'm already unglued. You know how this hot glue is, it strings up on you. Alright. Everybody tell me. You could, like I said, I just kind of built this on the fly, but you could do a little more with it if you wanted to. But tell me, is that not the cutest little Stegosaurus you've ever seen? So, a little practice, a little time, and if you drew a pattern, you could create your own Jurassic Park. Now, I built that to show you this, but we'll do that in the next video. Till then, keep building, build your own Jurassic Park. Once you've got the basis of this design, Glyptodons, Ankylosaurs, Triceratopses, all that stuff would be in your reach. So, keep on building, and we'll see you on the flip side. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We should hopefully sometime in the near future have a Patreon, and we'll see you around.